Hey guys, it is Monday after work and I'm on my way home. I'm actually almost home. Today I am going to be taking the dog to the vet again. I think I told you guys last week, he punctured his cornea and has an ulcer on his cornea. The vet thinks he probably scratched it. And so he's been going for like the last couple of weeks. He's been going to the vet and taking medicine and eye drops. And so today's the day where the vet's gonna tell me whether or not he thinks we should do surgery or he should do surgery. I'm hoping it's improved enough where that's not gonna be needed. I mean, the main reason is because I don't want to put my dog through that, but I also want him to not be in pain if the surgery would solve that. And then secondarily, it's a lot of money, you know? So we've spent money on the initial visit, and then every visit since then has been money, and like today will be, and then I don't have any idea how much that kind of surgery costs, but so we shall see. He's got an appointment in about a half an hour, so I'm gonna get home, hopefully unwind just a little bit from the work day, and then we'll head to the vet. So I hope everything turns out good. He said if he doesn't show a marked improvement, that the next step would be surgery. So of course I'll have to find out all the details for that, and you know what that entails and the timing of it and all of that, if it comes to that. Hopefully it won't, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm still just heading home, and I will talk to you again soon. We have a rainbow. It's sprinkling right now, and look at the beautiful rainbow right in my backyard. Now it's turned into a double rainbow. You can see there and there, and it's like super bright. This is so gorgeous. Hi there, it is Tuesday morning and going through the normal morning routine. Give you an update on Nathan, the dog. Took him to the vet yesterday and he has to have surgery on his eye. It's not healing the way it should, and I forgot the name of the surgery, but basically they go in. He said it's a really quick surgery. He doesn't have to be under for very long at all, like less than 10 minutes, but they take like a needle and do like a grid across the eye, you know, go side to side and vertically, and make like a grid, and that, I guess, forces the blood vessels and everything to do their job, you know, to start healing and everything. So he said that that's it's not an uncommon surgery, and because I asked, well, what happens if that doesn't work, and he was like, I haven't really had it not work, you know, it's just a really successful surgery. So I'm just concerned because I don't like having my dog put under, and which, you know, I don't like having the humans in my life put under. That's just scary. But luckily it's a fast surgery. He's gonna have it tomorrow because he's in pain. He said he is in pain. That's why he's not playing and stuff like he normally does. He also hasn't been barking, and I'm thinking that probably barking, maybe he feels pressure in his eye or something, because normally, like in the evenings, he'll bring a toy and he'll bark to get you to play fetch, or he'll bark when somebody comes to the door. And he's like still running to the door and stuff, but he hasn't been barking. So So yeah, I mean, the vet seemed like, you know, he's not worried, so, but I still am. But today, poor little thing, yesterday he went to the vet. Today he's going to the groomer because the vet said go ahead and still get him groomed, you know, because that'll get all the fur trimmed up on his face and everything. So that'll be nice for when he's healing. And then Wednesday he has his surgery. I'm going to work from home, take him and drop him off, and then pick him up whenever he's ready. And so then I can be here to, you know, love on him and everything. And then if I need to, I'll work from home Thursday too. It just depends on how he's doing. But that's an update for you on the dog. My arm is getting so tired from holding this phone up. So I'm going to finish getting ready and head out the door, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye. The sky is really pretty this morning.
Taking a look at the forecast, here's Channel 9 meteorologist Nick Bender.
More humidity this afternoon and hotter with a high of 91 degrees. A mostly sunny sky. We may have a lone thunderstorm out there today. Otherwise, I think we'll stay dry. 92 degrees on Wednesday with a mostly sunny sky. The highest chance of rain and thunderstorms is Friday. From Channel 9, I'm First Alert meteorologist Nick Bender, KMBZ Weather.
It's partly cloudy and 70 in Kansas City.
Guys, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there is a massive fire. Apparently the smoke, that's why the traffic is moving so slow, but apparently the smoke was black. There's like a big furniture company that's over 100 years old that has gone up in flames, and they're having a hard time putting the fire out. Luckily, you can see the smoke a little bit. Luckily, nobody was in the building, so there's, at least as of right now, nobody is hurt. They are really worried about the firefighters because it's really super hot today. Take this off of here. Forgive me for the movement. I don't know if we'll be able to see, and I'm going to be really careful driving, so I'm not looking at my phone. I'm just kind of pointing it to the side and hoping that I see something, but I'm looking straight ahead, so. Yeah, you can see it. Apparently this is showing up on weather radar like rain, and now I'm up on the bridge, so we definitely can't see it. But anyway, that's that. Well, that fire apparently, I'm so glad nobody's gotten hurt. I'll tell you, if people were getting hurt, I wouldn't have thought about sharing that with you. But they said the highway on the other side of that, they're having to shut the highway because apparently the smoke has gotten so thick that you can't see. So I think that might be why the traffic is a little heavier on this side, is because people are over here. But that's all they're talking about on the radio. I got off work a half an hour late today and, you know, turned the radio on because I like to listen to the news. They play it every half hour. And then normally I switch over to music after I hear like the news at 3:30 or 4 or whatever time I get off work. And then heard about that fire, and then they were talking about, it sounds like they're finally starting to be able to get it out, because if I would have gotten off earlier, I think all that smoke would have been black. And it's just really sad. It makes me sad because it's one of those furniture stores that's downtown, and you pass it when you go down there. I've never actually been inside of it, but I see it. You know, it's like you're used to it being down there, and it's sad because it's been around for, they said, like 100 years, and so somebody just lost their business, and it's just sad. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to share that with you. I don't know, I mean, I don't know if it's made the news anywhere, because it sounds like they're making a really big deal out of the fact that it's showing up on radar. So I don't know, but anyway, It's on Southwest Boulevard in downtown Kansas City. I can even see it. I can still see it. So, the smoke from it. But that's it. I'll talk to you again soon. Hey there. It is Wednesday, about 3:15. And I am headed to the vet's office to pick up Nathan. Dropped him off this morning at 8. He had his eye surgery. I was a nervous wreck all day. I went ahead and they said that you could get like a full blood panel done where they check everything in their blood and everything. Cost $95 extra, but I went ahead and had that done because I wanted to make sure that he doesn't have anything else going on, you know, some other reason why maybe his eye wasn't healing, any of that. So, but I dropped him off and they said if they found anything with his blood test, they would call me before the surgery. And they didn't call, so that was good news. And then they said to call him around 2 to check on him, and I had a meeting at 2, so I called him about 10 till, and they said he did really well through the surgery. She's like, as a matter of fact, he's back there yelling at us. So it's like he must have been like yelling at him, you know, barking at him to let him out of the, you know, they put him in a kennel to recover. And she said that they wanted to keep an eye on him for a little bit longer, so said to come in at 3:20. So I'm going to pick him up, and I don't really know what to expect. I mean, she said they wouldn't have anything over his eye, it wouldn't, but that we'd probably get some pain medication. She wasn't sure if he would also have drops, so that's what I'll find out with the vet, because it was the technician that I was talking to this morning when I dropped him off, and then when I called. I'm just glad he made it through the surgery good, and I don't know how long it takes to recover and all of that, but that made me feel really good. So like I said, I'm just on my way to pick him up now, and the vet's only about 5 minutes away. So, but yeah, so once I get him all picked up, I will give you another update. Talk to you again soon. Okay, I got him picked up. The procedure he had done was called a keratotomy. His blood work came back pretty good. There were a couple of things that were a little bit in the high range, but they said that that's normal for dogs his age. They were like at the very bottom of the high, you know, like it was like a chart where they showed like the normal, and then he was like right on the line, on the other side of the line of normal. So he said that's not anything to worry about. And we go back Monday. I'm telling you, this stuff gets expensive. Today was $245, which, you know, could be worse. And we love this dog, so we're gonna pay it. Well, I already paid it, so. I know, buddy. We're going home. You might hear him panting and whining. He's ready to go home. And so he said he's got eye drops that are an antibiotic. And what this keratotomy does is it's like they cut a grid up and down and side to side on the eye, and that forces the cornea to heal. And he got, you know, he scraped the ulcer, and he said then it's normal if he starts having, we'll see across the eye, like right now you can't see anything, but he said it'd be normal to see white or pink scarring, but that will go away. He said sometimes you actually need medicine to make that go away, but not always, so. And this should take 2 weeks to heal. I know, buddy. I know. He's in his doggy seatbelt. Oh, well, he's still in his doggy seatbelt, but how did you get out of it? Oh, he's still hooked to it. That's why he's coughing. I know, that's pulling you, because you're supposed to be over in your doggy seatbelt. It's gonna be all right. You know, this is really dangerous, buddy. Here, get back over there. Good job. I know, I love you too. I love you too. We're almost there. We're almost there. I know, you're sitting here hearing me talk to my dog. Many of you are animal lovers too, and you talk to your pets also, so you know. But anyway, that's the update on Nathan. I'm gonna get him home. I know. I know. And yeah, I'm gonna get him home. And we're just gonna rest for the rest of the day. He's probably, I could hear him barking when I got in there. They probably got so tired of hearing him bark. But he does not like to be locked up. I know. I know. So, okay, I'm gonna quit rambling and I will talk to you again soon. Hey guys, so it is Thursday and I worked from home today because of this little sweet bubba. Hey honey bun. Yeah. He has mostly been sleeping all day. You can tell his eye is really bugging him. Hey Bubba. It's like along the bottom and the top, it is really really bright pink. And I've had to put the drops in there and he's been so good about it. It's like you know he doesn't want to because he kind of backs up a little bit, but lets me put the drops in. And then I've been giving him cheese because he loves cheese. So you know, like the Kraft singles, I just like put it in 4 and just give him one quarter of it, you know. So hey Bubba. Bubba, want to say hi? You gonna say hi? So yeah, see that how he keeps his little eyes shut. But anyway, it's Thursday. I worked from home. I just now logged off. I'm done for the day and I'm gonna work from home again tomorrow. But that's the update for now, and I will talk to you again soon. Saturday, and I think I filmed a clip. I'm pretty sure I did. Last night we went to the Kansas City Royals baseball game, and it was one of those where the Royals are notorious for like getting out and winning at the last second, and they completely did it last night. It was in the 9th inning, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, and they were down 4-1. And they ended up winning. And it was, I don't know, they're really good about doing that. So it was really a nice time. We had gone out to the game because my son, up until he leaves for the Air Force, he and some of the other kids that are adults that are getting ready to join, they meet up like every other week and they do something together with like the recruiters and stuff. Well, so yesterday what they did was they all got together and they went and cleaned up the parking lot at the Kansas City Royals game, and then after the third inning, then they could just go in and sit wherever they wanted and watch the rest of the game and everything. So we were driving him to the meeting spot where they were meeting, and so my husband yesterday was like, well, why don't we just get tickets and we'll go watch the game? And so that's what we did. We got tickets and we went to the game. So it was a nice Friday, and it was kind of unexpected because up until the time I got off work, I wasn't expecting to go to the Royals game, so that was really cool. So anyway, right now, you probably never guessed where I'm headed. Yes, Target. I actually haven't been for a while, to the point where usually we're like stocked up on toilet paper, because as you guys know, every time I go to Target I buy toilet paper. We are, believe it or not, down to our last 2 rolls. So it's like I have to get to Target, and of course I'll look at other stuff, and I have a few other things on my shopping list, like cereal and, you know, some other things I want to get, and depending on how much time I spend in there, I might pop over to Joann just to look around, but I don't know, I might not. I really wish I had, well, you know, I could go to Hobby Lobby. I don't know, I probably won't do any of that. I'm not sure yet. My husband, we're trying to decide. It is an absolutely beautiful day today, and so we're trying to decide if we want to do something. It's like one of those days where it's only going to be in the low 80s and sunny, so it's kind of it's not hot enough really to go out to the water park. I guess we still could, we just probably wouldn't spend as much time in the water, but then what's the point? So I don't know. So I probably shouldn't spend a whole lot of time out shopping in case he wants to do something. He was mowing the lawn when I left, and so he might text me when he's done with that if he decides. Oh, and then he also wants to take our son that's going into the Air Force. He still doesn't have his driver's license, so he's going to be taking him on a driving lesson. So it's like we have all these things we want to do today, but it's only one day, you know? So I don't know. I'm rambling right now, so and I'm almost to Target, so I will talk to you again soon. Stocked up. Done at Target. I got everything I needed. And now I think I'm gonna go wash my car, because I noticed when I came out of Target it almost looks like green silly string all over the side of like my passenger front wheel well, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. So I don't know where that came from. I didn't see it when I went in Target, so I don't know if maybe a kid had silly string or something and was playing with it or what, but I decided not to go over to Joann. There is nothing I need. I pretty much, I like to kind of look around in there at their like summery things, and I mean, they haven't changed the yarn around and it feels like forever. I feel like they're kind of like Michaels when it comes to that, where they just have the same colors and everything just forever. So, and then I was just gonna go straight home because, to be honest, I have to pee. But then I saw that on the side of my car, and I've been wanting to wash my car anyway because we've had a few bouts of rain and it hasn't stayed clean. So, well, depending on the line, I might stop and wash my car. If the line is too long, I don't think that I want to wait in it. So anyway, that's the update for now. Getting the car washed. It was only like 2 cars in front. I didn't really even have to wait at all. Awesome. It is Sunday morning and I'm sitting outside. I need to get the umbrella out, but I'm a little bit afraid to take the cover off because sometimes there's like creepy crawlies in there, and so I'm waiting for my husband to get back from the grocery store. So I'm protecting my face and I have sunscreen on my arms, but I came out to read my book. It's beautiful out this morning. It's like in the low 70s. It's so nice. So don't have any plans today. I'm just gonna read, chill out, and enjoy the day. But I am gonna go ahead and wrap the vlog up for the week and say thanks for joining me for another week, and I will see you next week. Bye.